We back. We back. We got a new 1090 Jake video to react to. Shout out 1090 Jake. Y'all rocking with me. I'm rocking with y'all. I don't know that's how you say it. I don't know. But let's see what he on. Ex-deputy guns down woman after she exhausts. Jesus Christ.
Man, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of EOS. It's 1090 Jake, man. I'm rocking with y'all rocking with me. And for this video, we're going to be speaking on a former deputy that was sentenced to life because he wasn't packing. July 17th, 2020. It was just after 8 p.m. in Augusta, Georgia. A then 45-year-old Jason Cunningham would meet with a woman he'd been having an affair with, claiming he was going to end it. The two met on the third floor of a parking garage where, according to Jason, 37-year-old Nicole Harrington became irate. She was loud, the two began arguing, and Jason would later state he didn't know what to do. 10 hours later, Nicole's body would be discovered in the parking garage elevator. Upon closer examination, it was determined she'd been shot in the back of the head. An investigator at the Richmond County Sheriff's Office would receive a troubling call from none other than Jason, saying he did something really bad last night. Come to find out, Jason Cunningham, who went by the nickname Moose, was formerly employed as a sheriff's deputy at that same office for 15 years. Deputy Cunningham had a long list of accolades and certifications of appreciation for things like the peaceful arrest of a kidnapping suspect, where he was able to return a child to a mother. But Cunningham would resign in 2018 after a car accident in which an investigation required him to take a drug test. Testing positive for cocaine, only to take a second test with the same results, his career in law enforcement came to an end. It was 9:45 a.m., only hours after Nicole's body was found, when Richmond County sheriffs contacted neighboring Columbia County to tip them off on Jason's possible location near a lake. Dozens of law enforcement responded after his vehicle was confirmed to be at the location, and an 8-hour standoff would ensue after Jason was seen aiming a weapon. At 5:43 p.m., Jason would surrender peacefully and be found in possession of two loaded firearms.
Around 9:45 this morning, we received a call from Richmond County Sheriff's Office telling us that they had credible information that the murder suspect was in this area near the lake. We secured the area, started negotiations, and almost 8 hours later, he surrendered.
Jason Cunningham would remain in the county jail for just...
Boy, your fat neck ass, boy, you look like a former 1992 wrestler, bitch. You WCW Buff Bagwell looking ass, out of shape Bagwell. Your ass ain't buff no more. Your neck short as shit, boy. Boy, dumbass police.
Just under 3 years before being sentenced to life in prison after pleading guilty to malice murder and possessing a firearm during the commission of a felony. The plea would spare him from life without parole, meaning in 35 years, Jason may be able to once again be a free man well into his 70s. But aside from the punishment, it's the sheer embarrassment that will forever haunt the man known as Moose. The district attorney would reveal during the argument between Jason and Nicole, she insulted the size of his manhood, going as far as saying at least the other man she was involved with was packing. This would send the 6'4", 300-pound Jason over the edge as he fired a round into the back of Nicole's head while she entered the elevator. The larger-than-life former deputy couldn't handle his biggest or smallest insecurity being thrown in his face. This would also bring up the possibility that it was in fact Nicole who was actually calling it quits, because why would she be upset over losing a shrimp? With a fresh life sentence, Jason's biggest problem is not only the prison showers, but the target on his back in prison, as he's now become famous for being the deputy who wasn't packing. Now this case is sad, and it's, first and foremost, my condolences to the family of the woman that lost her life. I don't want to just glance over that and not take it as serious as it is. But as far as Deputy Moose, the deputy who wasn't packing, this man, you know, you think of sheriffs and shit, 44 Magnums, this man got a little 22. Fellas, how would y'all feel? I'm not saying there's ever a reason to do what he did, but she hit him with a low blow, literally. I mean, the nerve that he had to be married and out cheating with a shrimp, and then when it gets thrown back in his face, he's 6'4", 300 pounds.
That's crazy. That's what I was thinking.
Everything about him is big except for that. And she threw it in his face, and he snapped. And this is what I talk about when I say a split-second decision can change your life forever, for the worst. Because now his biggest or smallest insecurity is what he's forever known for. Every single headline about this dude in the news is about his manhood. About how she said, well, at least he's bigger. You know what I mean? And I guess she had a side dude, even though she was the side girl. I'm not gonna call her a side, you know what I mean? Out of respect. But apparently Moose was married. And it's just crazy. He ruined his life. His wife, who is married to him for however long, is now known as the wife of the big little Moose. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you just played all around. And now you got a life sentence. I don't know if they're going to put him in some type of special unit within the Georgia State prison system, but he has a target on his back. You're going to Georgia State prison as a former deputy. And we just seen in my last video in the Atlanta jail, somebody dug through a wall just to fucking stab somebody. So imagine how they're gonna do him when he gets in there and they're like, oh, that's dude that arrested me in Augusta? That's him? That little dick motherfucker? Like, you know what I'm saying? We finna get him. He's got a huge target on his back. So I don't know how Georgia works as far as PC, special housing units, or, you know, some states even have it where they'll send an inmate to a different state. It's that much of a threat on his life, and they give them a whole new identity. Shit gets crazy, but we'll just have to, I guess, wait and see on the update. Let me know y'all thoughts and comments and how you would have handled the situation.
Man, his little dick dumbass. That's what his stupid ass get. A woman always gonna say that, yo. If they mad at you, that's like, even if it's cap. Even if, I think for him it won't cap. That's why he got mad, you know what I'm saying? But women always gonna say that shit like that. Your little dick, when they get mad at you. I wouldn't give a fuck because I know my dick ain't little, so I guess he was like, damn. Like, he thought he was giving her that good dick. She probably was fucking a black dude too. Let's just be honest. It probably was a black dude. Probably some street nigga. Well, Leroy has a big old mandingo dick, and look, little shrimp moose, little moose shrimp. Condolences to that young lady, man. It's fucked up, man. I'm gone.